Okay, so now we'll see how we find median under continuous series. Okay, under continuous series we have to use two steps. Directly we cannot find median. We'll have to use two formulas to find median under continuous series. Okay, now we'll look at the first formula first. The first formula is m equals size of n divided by 2th item. So here it is not n plus 1 divided by 2, but it is n divided by 2th item. Okay, so many people what they do here also they apply n plus 1 by 2 formula, so that will be, you will get wrong answer if you do that. So you have to know that it is n divided by 2. Next we'll have apply the values to the formula, but before that we have to know n means number of observations. To know that, what we'll do is we'll find the cumulative frequency. We'll find CF, that is cumulative frequency. Okay, so first, as we know, cumulative frequency moves in zigzag manner, so I'll just write 2 here, then I'll add 2 plus 4, 2 plus 4 is 6, then I'll add 6 with 6, 6 plus 6 is 12, then I'll add 12 with 8 plus 8, 12 plus 8 is 20. Okay, 12 plus 8 is 20. Now if I total all these things, the total of frequency also has to be 20. The both has to be the same, otherwise there's some mistake has occurred somewhere in the adding, in the summation. Okay, so now we have the values, so now we'll apply the values to the formula. So next step is size of n is 20, 20 divided by 2th item. Okay, 20 divided by 2th item, so that will be size of 20 divided by 2 will be 2 ones are 2 tens are, that is 10th item. Okay, so that is 10th item. So what should we do with the 10th item now? So now we have to take the 10th item and we have to identify where 10th item falls in the cumulative frequency between which two numbers. So here if we observe, 10 does not come in between 2 and 6. It also does not, but it comes in between 6 and 12. Okay, so 10 comes in between 6 and 12. So I'll mark this as the median class. I'll mark it as the median class. So now we are done with the first step. We'll go to the next step. So we have to use one more formula. We have to use again, there's one more formula for finding out median. So I'll write down the formula, that is m equals L1 plus, open the bracket, n divided by 2 minus cumulative frequency of the preceding class divided by frequency into I. I means class interval. I is class interval. Now we have to identify all the values from the median class itself. Okay, L1 we have to identify in the median class, n divided by 2 we have to identify here, C cumulative frequency also we have to identify here. Okay, now we'll identify one by one. So first L1. So what is L1? L1 means lower limit of the class interval. So this is the class interval, which is the lower limit of the class interval, it is 20. Okay, lower limit of the class interval is 20. Next we have to identify n divided by 2. So what is n divided by 2? This is n divided by 2. So 10 is n divided by 2. We have it here. Here itself we have it. So 10 is n divided by 2 is 10. Then we have to find the cumulative frequency. Here we have to find it's not the cumulative frequency of the median class, but it is the cumulative frequency of the previous median class. So cumulative frequency is 6. cumulative frequency is 6. Then we have to identify f. F is frequency. So frequency is 6. Frequency is also 6 here. Okay, so frequency is also 6 here. Then we have I. I means class interval. So here the class interval is 10 because 10 to 20, 0 to 10, 20 to 30, it is 10. So class interval is 10. So now we have all the values. We'll apply the values to the formula. So first I'll write L1 is 20 plus n divided by 2 is 10. Cumulative frequency of the previous class is 6 divided by frequency. So frequency is also 6 into I. I is nothing but 10. Okay. Now we'll simplify the formula. So first what we have to do is we have to start with this bracket. We should not multiply 10 with this, nor we should add 20 with this. First what we have to do is we have to solve what is there in the bracket. Okay, 10 minus 6 is 4. 4 divided by 6 into 10. Okay, so again what you have to do is you should not add 10 with 20 with 4. You have to solve everything, then you have to add, at the end you have to add all the values with the 20. Okay, so 20 plus 4 into 10 is 40. 40 divided by 6. So 20 plus 40 divided by 6 is 6.6. So the answer is 20 plus 6.6 will be 26.6. So this is your median. So this is how you find your median under continuous series. You have to use two formulas. This is the first formula and this is the second formula. If you use these two methods, you will be able to find median.